Hey everyone, welcome to the final episode, I would assume. This is just one of the fails that I had. This is towards the end of the level. Real quick, I just wanted to show this because of how heartbreaking it is. You'll see the lead up to it, and you can see that I have the most minuscule amount of health. I think I have like maybe 10 HP left, and my buddy over here has got about a half health bar. I was having the hardest time trying to get a group that was capable of completing this level on normal difficulty. I don't know why, I don't know what it was, but people were just so stupid. But I've got so little health, one bullet will kill me. Oh man, I'm nearly gonna die. What's gonna happen? Oh, what? I died? Did you read that sign? It said that he killed me. If you can read the little yellow text on the bottom left, it says Elephant Titties was killed by that guy. He killed me with friendly fire at the end of the mission. I could have ended it there 15 minutes early. No. A whole hour and 15 minutes of recording this one mission. This one mission. Oh my god. This mission is horrible. I hate this mission so much. So I just decided to keep all this stuff in. This is post-commentary. What was that sound? Oh, that was a thing that popped up on my screen. It was an ad on my laptop that popped up at the time when I was recording it, I think, and it was picked up on the mic. So yeah, I just decided to leave all this in. There's actually 60 minutes of footage that I'm not going to show because it's all just getting like 3/4 of the way through the level, and then the medic dying because he's stupid and he stays back, and then somebody else being like, oh, derp, I'm going to save the day, and then getting infected by these goddamn face humpers that jump from like half the map away. And they're basically head crabs from Half-Life. And they're a pain in the ass, and I do not like them at all. I'm certainly glad to be done with this game for the simple fact that I don't have to deal with head crabs anymore. Ugh, damn head crabs. Give me the heebie-jeebies. So right now we're just sitting in the lobby hanging out. Not really much going on. This is usually what happens between games, is someone drops in the middle of the game but it doesn't tell you that somebody dropped. So it's really hard to tell if you have enough people when you're waiting here, because sometimes it'll lag out and it'll be like, oh, so-and-so joins, but it doesn't show up. So I mean, the matchmaking isn't that great. But we end up starting it with 3 people anyway because we don't feel like waiting. See, what else can we talk about here? Weapon selection, or no weapon. Yeah, weapon selection, I guess. Each class, I didn't mention this before, but because this is post-commentary, I can just talk about whatever. Each class has a special weapon designated to it. Usually it's something like an assault rifle or a shotgun. The officer has a shotgun, special shotgun, that's stronger than the other shotgun, and it holds more shells. The firing rate might be faster as well, but that doesn't matter. The tech, which is who I am right now, the tech marine, he has it's like a submachine gun basically, but it has an auto target on it. Now all of the special weapons for each class have auto target on them. So the submachine gun that I have now, you'll see a little red circle over an enemy, like right there, that will show you that you're targeted to it. And it's a sticky targeting, but it doesn't stick to the point where you're unable to move off of him. It's very loosely targeting, and it's very useful. Like I said, the officer has a shotgun, which is better than the double-barreled shotgun. Higher capacity, higher fire rate, higher damage, and it's overall just better, and it has an auto target. The heavy has a chain gun that has an auto target as well. Interestingly, the chain gun does not require any wind up to it. Like, you know how if you played like Call of Duty, one of the recent ones like Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, or Black Ops, if you ever got on a chain gun in a campaign or online or whatever, you hold down left trigger and it spins the barrel, and then after it's been warmed up, you'll eventually be able to fire rounds. Well, in this game, it's instantly fired up, and you fire the gun, and it literally will fire the second you press the button. So that's something I found was kind of weird and obscure that I hadn't really noticed before. The medic... What does the medic get? Oh, the medic gets what are those things? Gets a gun that will heal an individual. Normally a medic like a level 1 gets this healing beacon, which drops this red ring around, and the party can stand in it and it will heal for a decent amount. But what's interesting about this gun that the medic gets once, I think it's like level 13 or something, is you can individually target people. So if you have on a higher difficulty, for example, and you're trying to go for like no friendly fire or whatever, an achievement or something like that, you can have a medic with a beacon and a medic with a healing gun, and you'll benefit by having AoE healing as well as having the individual target healing for, say, when you get infected with a head crab, which is, pretty useful. The only way to cure yourself, with really big air quotations, for the head crab is to be fully healed, and that can be done a variety of ways. Usually it's just standing in the red circle, because most people don't use the healing gun, because it can be kind of wonky, and sometimes you choose the wrong guy, or maybe you'll target like an enemy that won't allow you to heal anything. But this door right here, just to jump from topic to topic, this door here after the hack is brutal when you don't realize that there's a head crab right behind it. I mean, you can see the head crab when the door's closed, but if you're unaware as to that crab being there, you'll open that door and immediately get infected and die. And when the Tech Marine dies, then the mission has to be restarted if there's any hacking going on. If there's no hacking in the mission, then you're just fine and you don't have to restart it. But if the Tech Marine dies when there's hacking, you're fucked and you have to restart. So one of the what was it? One of my favorite guns. Yeah, well, my favorite gun. So from what I played, because I haven't unlocked everything in it, I think you max out at level 27 or something, and it has a prestige sort of thing that allows you to go back through. I really like the Tech Marine's assault rifle. The auto target is very nice. It does decent damage, and it fires really quickly. The shotgun has too much spread for me. I normally love shotguns, and I'm a huge shotgun fan, but the spread on this shotgun is a little too much, and because friendly fire is so frequent, the shotgun is really risky. Being the medic, just, it's boring. I mean, unless you're on a higher difficulty, then it becomes impossible, but like, from easy and normal, being the medic is just kind of useless. I mean, except for this level where medics are required, but like for the rest of the game, medics are not necessarily required unless there's infestations, or head crabs, or what have you. The heavy, I'm not a huge fan of. His gun, although it does fire instantly, is kind of slow, and he's actually the slowest character of them all. The medic is the fastest, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly. I'm not the guru of Alien Swarm. It is a free game after all. I just play it occasionally. But the Tech Marine, I think, is like second fastest, aside from the medic, and the officer is kind of in the middle, and he's got decent speed. See, it's kind of interesting. It has an interesting unlock system, which is similar. I mean, now it's kind of given that there's an unlock system, but each time you level up, you unlock a new weapon or a new gadget. The last level before this, or some of the footage that I scrapped because it was just so long and boring, I actually unlocked is it a charged ion armor or something like that supposedly prevents infestations if you get attacked by one of the head crabs. I don't know if that's true. I'm pretty sure I've seen people that are using the electronic armor, or electrically charged armor, ionized armor, or whatever, have been infested, and it really is a pain in the ass. I mean, you'll see it later on, infestations, and you'll see how those work. So this level has a stupid mechanic that's really annoying, where you have to pick up these mining lasers and continue. And 2 points in the game, or this level, both we've already completed, have you melt these rocks so that you can continue. And usually, when you get to these rocks, if you're at full party, you're gonna have a bunch of these big 4-legged guys that have really, really thick armor that attack you while you're trying to do it. I really have no strategies as to how to do it properly. I usually just dodge around them and just leave everybody else in the dust, like we kind of did with that one guy who's dead. If you look at the health bars on the bottom, the middle dude, he's dead. But this is the route I really love in this map. Going up on top of this walkway and shooting down. I was pretty close there. I almost got infested. That would have sucked. But those head crabs right there that I'm shooting at, those little crabby guys, they touch you and you're infected. You need to find a medic immediately. Half the time, the medic is nowhere near you whenever you're infested. So you're kind of fucked, no matter where you are on the map. So there's some hacking mechanics in this game. There's two different types of hacking. First hacking you saw earlier was this just kind of connect the dot type things where you move this line across from point A to point B and you just rotate these pieces to get the line moving. It really is quite simple. It's kind of fun. There's a little red dot that moves across the top of the screen, so it's kind of like a time thing, and if you beat it or at some point, I'm not sure what happens, I've never actually done it. This mechanic here, or this hacking, is really, really weird. First time you see it, you're kind of just blown away as to what this is, but basically what you have to do is you click the arrows on the bottom, and it changes the direction of which way the ones are moving. So what you have to do is you have to line up all of the ones in a row in order to unlock the hack, or to complete the hack. So right there, had I rotated the one on the far right the opposite way right there, I would have gotten it. And as you can see, once you line them all up, you immediately get it. So this here is the bane of my existence. This part of the map, when you have to flee because you've set off some nukes. Now, this cheeky motherfucker just launches himself over the rocks and keeps running. I'm kind of screwed because I don't have the mining laser and I can't walk through here. It's really hard to get around these guys, and these are those four-legged guys I was talking about. So I was just kind of like, well, fuck, what do I do? So I just kind of screwed around for a few seconds trying to wait for him to get out of the way. And here, it was a pretty close call. Squeezed right between the two. And now I'm using my minimap to orient myself and make sure that I don't run towards the big dudes like that guy. Had I taken a right there, I would have been screwed. But yeah, I've played this map so many times I know a decent route to go. Not the fastest route, but a decent route to take in order to get from the start to the end. Now there are things that get in the way. For example, when, notice right here. Is it right here? No, it's not right here. I'm waiting for it. Ah, right here. I get about 50 spawns on me, and I'm fucked. So I drop a stun grenade. I'm like, I gotta get the hell out of here, and then immediately get infested. So that's what an infestation looks like, and it's horrible. And when you die, it spawns more of the little crabby guys, and you're screwed, and there's no way to get away from it. Because if you notice, the medic is on the other side of the goddamn map. He just abandoned me. He's like, fuck you, I'm beating it. So he ran off. No honor among thieves, I guess, even though we're not thieves, but yeah, whatever. We complete it. So at this point, level's pretty much over. The ship is helping to keep this guy alive, and all you need to do is survive long enough to get onto the ship, and you're golden. And there we are, campaign complete, mission 7 done. Normal difficulty for this one. I have completed it on easy, which was way too easy, so I decided to record it on normal. So we got a couple seconds. We got about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. So there's the turret I unlocked. That's the unlock mechanic I was talking about. That thing is pretty useful. I believe, is that the nitro turret? I can't read that at all. The preview box is too small. I can't tell exactly what turret that is. But that turret is pretty useful. I've used it before. Or not that one, but it's a different version of it. So yeah, that's it. Alien Swarm done. Up next, I'm probably just I'm gonna finish up StarCraft 2. I know that's not the most exciting thing ever, but I'm gonna do some StarCraft 2, and I don't know what mission I'm on there. What else? I'm thinking this is gonna run over, but that's fine. I'm thinking I'm gonna scrap my Mass Effect 1 playthrough and re-upload it in HD on PC. I'm thinking about getting it for the PC because I actually got a free copy of Mass Effect 2 for the PC because of BioWare and their apology for Dragon Age 2 sucking, but whatever. We'll talk about that when I'm continuing to play that. I will continue to play Dragon Age 2 as well. It's going to be tough because that game is just... it's aggravating. So we don't want to carry this on any longer. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.